What's up, players? Get it? Because we're playing the game.
The hell, Wayne? Nice of you to join us with your late ass.
Yeah, what the hell, Weezy?
Sorry for the wait. Helicopters in the shop.
All right, dudes, we doing this stealth or guns blazing?
Stealth. Gotta go stealth with this shit.
For sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say stealth too.
Wayne Michael Carter Jr.
So the lockdown here in South Africa has been extended, and you're looking at all your friends with gaming consoles with envy, wishing you had the foresight to see that you'd be home for days on end, sitting there wishing you had invested in a gaming console. And now, you promise yourself you will not let that happen. You won't be jealous of your friend's entertainment system because you will have one of your own, and you'll be able to go on crazy fun adventures with them online. Even get lost in a large virtual world alone so that you can forget how terrible the world out there is. But then you look at the options and go, oh crap, actually I don't know which one to go for. You look at the PS4 because all your friends have one of those, or an Xbox because you have fond memories of the 360. And then there's that Nintendo Switch, hybrid console that can play both on your TV and on the go as a portable device. But isn't that a kids gaming console? Oh, what to get? Well, that's where I come in. This is another episode of That Frickin' Geek, and I'm going to help you decide which console is right for you. It's a big scary world out there, and I'm going to make the decision of your next gaming console a little less scary. Buying a new gaming console isn't as easy as, oh, that one is cheaper, or, well, my friend has that one, because each one has its advantages and disadvantages. But, oh, my friend has that console shouldn't be the reason in 2020 to get a console, because unless you're going to borrow games from them to save money, you can get either consoles because of the beautiful thing called crossplay. Meaning that popular games like Fortnite, Minecraft, and Call of Duty have cross-play feature, which allows you to play with your friends regardless which consoles you have. Except do some research on the games you want to play with your friends, because not all games offer this feature like FIFA. Strangely enough, doesn't offer this feature. But I blame the publisher, EA. Bloody EA. Anyway, I'm going to talk about each console and their pros and cons now, giving you some insight into each entertainment machine, each having their own unique advantage that makes the choice that much more difficult. So let's dive in. Starting off with the PlayStation 4, the best-selling console of this generation. This popular machine came out at the gates in late 2013 with gamers' hearts in mind, offering a decent price and great next-generation graphics. This machine was obvious back in 2014 when I bought mine, and I'll talk about why the Xbox didn't impress me at first a little bit later, but let's just say that the PlayStation knew what gamers wanted and thus destroyed the Xbox in sales. Now in 2020, the reason why I think they are the best console and probably the one I would recommend is because of their incredible exclusives, games you can only get on PlayStation. These include Uncharted, The Last of Us, Marvel's Spider-Man, Infamous, Ratchet & Clank, Horizon Zero Dawn, and then my personal game of this generation, the God of War reboot. And there are plenty of others. PlayStation have absolutely killed it with exclusives, and with many more coming out soon, like The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima, it's a great reason to buy one right now. However, where it lacks is in value for money. There are two versions, the PS4 Slim and the PS4 Pro. The Pro is a better option if you want to future-proof yourself, but if you have a 4K TV you must absolutely fork out the extra cash for a Pro, as the 4K quality gaming is amazing. But even if you don't have a 4K TV, it makes your games on your regular HD TV look a little bit better. But for a regular PS4 Slim, you can probably find a bundle with 3 excellent games, namely God of War and GTA 5, for 5,500 Rand, and maybe a little less on a sale. But you can find a PS4 Pro for 6,300 Rand with one game. Not the best game, mind you, but you can pick up God of War and GTA 5 online for less than 300 Rand on sale. And the online PlayStation store for downloading games always has great sales. The PlayStation isn't the cheapest console, but you have to ask yourself this question. Why do you play video games? If it's for amazing story-driven experiences, then the PS4 is your console, but you might want to wait for a sale before you buy it. Next is the Xbox. When the console launched in 2013, it had a lot of issues. After the amazing Xbox 360 run, it might have gotten arrogant with its approach with the One, bundling it with Kinect that no one wanted, which increased the price, not allowing to play second-hand games, and it was more of an entertainment machine, connecting to DSTV-like services and punting it as a Blu-ray player, more than an actual gaming machine. And to make matters worse, they just didn't focus on exclusives like the PS4 did, making it a bad buy in 2013. But now in 2020, I would argue it is the best buy. It has fixed a lot of its issues. It took away the Kinect, which made it cheaper. It allowed secondhand games to be played and is a lot more average gamer focused than before. While it lacks on the exclusives department, it's the best play of the games that are on every console like Fortnite, Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed. And so if those PS4 exclusives aren't your thing, you should really consider the Xbox, especially with the Xbox controller. It's the best in the business. But what really gives Xbox its edge is two key features: Xbox Game Pass and backwards functionality, if you have the internet for it of course. Starting with Xbox Game Pass, with your first month for only 16 Rand and then 150 Rand a month going forward. This Netflix type service gives you access to over 100 games, many of which are amazing and nearly all of Xbox exclusives. The list is huge, but to name the most popular is GTA 5, NBA 2K20, Mortal Kombat 10, all the Halo and Gears of War games, Doom, The Witcher 3, PUBG, the Batman Arkham Trilogy, Forza Horizon 4, Minecraft, Tomb Raider, and so many more. This is the best value for money when you are on a budget for your game purchases. And then there is backwards functionality, which means you can play any of your 360 games on your Xbox One. You can even purchase them online, and so it makes your previous library of games still playable on your new machine, further making it a value for money console. There are also two Xbox choices, a slim one and a 4K one called the Xbox One X, which is not only slightly bigger, if not the same size as the Slim, but it is the most powerful console ever, offering the better 4K and smoother graphics than the PS4 Pro. But you won't be able to tell the difference between the two as an average consumer. However, I can, and that's my curse to bear. The Xbox One Slim is the best value for money because I've seen the console on its own for sale for only 3,000 Rand. I've seen the X on sale for 6,000 Rand, but it could be upwards of 7,000 Rand. And so if you just want a simple gaming console that is value for money, get the Xbox One Slim with the Xbox Game Pass subscription. But only if you can't see yourself playing those amazing PS4 exclusives. And so if you can live without those, then the Xbox is for you. And lastly, the Nintendo Switch. Let me start off by saying this. Forget the idea that this is a children's gaming console and rather think it as a best console if you like playing games socially. The machine is both a portable console and a home console, as it can hook up to the TV and then it can be transported around like a PSP, hence the name Switch. The controllers on either side of the screen, called Joy-Cons, can be detached for versatility and each can be treated as an individual controller, meaning the machine technically ships with two controllers out the box. This machine was made for multiplayer in mind, especially couch co-op. A lot of modern games nowadays don't think of your friend next to you, but rather the friend who isn't anywhere near you. The Switch on the other hand is a party game spectacle. Nearly all of their exclusives can be played with the other people in the room and is very easy to learn for a non-gamer. Mario Kart is a must buy for the console for some of the best split screen action, but you can even buy the latest FIFA and NBA on this machine. Fortnite is also free to play online. And let me just say, when it comes to exclusives, Nintendo know what they're doing, especially with games like Mario Odyssey and Zelda Breath of the Wild. These are considered some of the best games of this generation, and so exclusives are a big bonus for the Nintendo system. But here are the issues with the console. Firstly, it does not offer the best graphics. For a portable console, it has decent graphics like an Xbox 360, and the graphics work well for a Nintendo's cartoony style, but don't expect anything like what's on the Xbox or PlayStation. Next is the price. It's not a cheap console given the hardware. It's like the Apple of gaming. You're paying for the name, the reliability, the quality, not the hardware. I got lucky because I found mine for 6,000 Rand with Mario Kart on special. But like Apple products, they're never on special, especially the games. But usually you are looking at around plus 6,800 Rand. There is a Switch Lite for under 4,000 Rand, but you can't connect it to your TV or detach the Joy-Cons. But if you want just a personal portable console, it's a good buy if you want to save some cash. Nintendo knows how to make fun games and an awesome experience for all kinds of people. If you're a social person and prefer to play games with people, then consider this machine, but you're going to pay for it, so take a look at the games on offer and then make the decision. But I love my Switch for the ability to be able to be played anywhere and the amusement of playing with others easily. And there you have it, my thoughts on each console. Remember to ask yourself this question of why and how you play your games. and that will help you with your choice. And so in summary, if you want multiple amazing single player experiences, get a PS4. If you want a budget console with great value for money game service, go for an Xbox. Or if you like playing chilled games with friends and family, get the Switch. Also, I must mention that the new Xbox and the new PlayStation are expected to come out at the end of this year, and so maybe wait for those, except they're probably going to be stupid expensive at like 8,000 Rand or more, but the current ones should get even cheaper. But that's it from me. Feel free to comment if you have any questions, and if you're still undecided, I would be happy to give more advice. Just DM me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.